Randy Savage, what was he like outside the ring? Did you get to work him too?
I did work with Reyes. I worked Randy. It was one of my first actually run-ins. Before Adam Bomb was really ready to go. They had me fly into San Antonio. It was Undertaker and Macho in the main event, and they had me do a run-in in San Antonio, Texas. I remember that. Yeah, I did work Randy also, house shows and I think probably some Coliseum videos or somewhere down the line. But yeah, I like Randy. I got along with him really well. Him and Bryan were real good friends. They both lived in the Tampa area. Randy was always cool. Nothing. I can't say anything negative about him.
A lot of people say he was paranoid and stuff. And what do you say to that?
You know what? Maybe he was. I don't know. I couldn't really tell. I really couldn't say on that. You know, he could have been, but with this fucking business, I mean, you know,
Was
especially.
Elizabeth there at the time, or she already
No,
gone?
she was already
done?
gone. Yeah,
Okay.
she was already done. I think he may have been doing a little bit of announcing. So yeah, I'd say.
Okay. What are your memories of your matches with John Tenta Earthquake?
Well, everybody remembers the WrestleMania 10, which was a squash match, but another example of this company just lying and doing whatever they wanted. I'd worked him for probably, I don't know, 10 or 11 days in a row in Europe prior to coming back into WrestleMania, the Garden. And, you know, for me it was hard to get matches out of him because he was just big blob type guy, you know.
Right.
And I was flying around doing shit off the top and bumping and, you know, and doing everything I could to get a good match out of this guy. So by the 10th day, man, we had it down, man. We had a good solid match. And then of course WrestleMania came around and it got squashed, which just the match was a squash. But yeah, that was something that could have actually worked. And then I think the following night after that WrestleMania, we were in the Garden. We were on a Monday Night Raw, and had a little bit longer of a match, but still nothing to what we were having in Europe for 10 nights in a row compared to what actually you got to see.
You got to work Japan too, obviously, right?
Yes.
What are your memories of going over to Japan?
I enjoyed it. It was very stiff. I've always worked stiff. I've always I was trained to lay it in. You know, if you can always back off, but you can't add more to it once it's done. It was a very solid, stiff style over there. When I went, I was with Bryan. So with me and him together, it was great.
Yokozuna, what are your memories of working with Yoko?
Very easy to work with. Huge guy. I mean, physically, just a big person. He had a lot of trouble just taking care of himself and to travel to be that large of a person. But his work was really solid. I think everybody that worked with him enjoyed it. I know I did, considering he was such a big guy. I think we had some good matches, and I worked him a few times on house shows and then a couple times on Monday Night Raw.
Easy to get along with too backstage?
Yeah, always joking around and, you know, very, very easy to get along with.